Have you ever looked at your bank account, felt a little frustrated, and wondered, if I just started investing today, what's the right first move? How do I actually build wealth without making some huge mistake? Let me tell you, you are not alone. In fact, if you stick with me for the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what I would do if I had to start from scratch, right now. This isn't theory, it's the same simple, real-life steps I wish someone had broken down for me years ago. And if you watch until the end, you'll walk away with a practical plan that could change your future. I'm your buddy investor. I've helped thousands of people just like you, escape the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle, grow real wealth, and feel genuinely confident with their money. If you want to make smarter, safer moves with your cash and finally stop feeling stuck, hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a new video. This is your first step to building lasting wealth, and I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Alright, let's get real for a second. Why does investing even matter right now? Why not just save your cash or wait for the perfect time? Here's the hard truth. Waiting is the most expensive decision you can make. Every year, your money sits in a regular bank account. It's secretly losing value thanks to this sneaky villain called inflation. Think about it. Have you noticed your grocery bill creeping higher, or your favorite coffee costing $1 or $2 more than it did last year? That's inflation. If you saved $1,000 under your mattress 5 years ago, today it's worth noticeably less in terms of what it can buy. That invisible force is chipping away at your wealth day after day. And here's the kicker. The longer you wait, the harder it is to catch up. But there's a way out. You don't need to be a genius or have tons of money to get started. You just need a few key principles and a plan. So, if I were starting from zero today, here's exactly what I'd do. Step 1. Understand why you're investing, not just how. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about making your money work for you so you can live life on your own terms, so you have freedom, options, and peace of mind. The world's greatest investors, like Warren Buffett, didn't build wealth with flashy stock picks or wild bets. They built it slow, steady, and simple by investing in real businesses and letting time do the heavy lifting. Warren Buffett once said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." Remember that, because the magic word in investing isn't timing, it's time. Step 2. Get your financial foundation set. Before you buy a single stock, ask yourself 2 questions. First, do I have any high-interest debt? If you are paying over 7% interest on credit cards or loans, focus on killing that debt first. Because every dollar you pay off is a guaranteed return. Think about it. If you pay off a credit card with a 25% interest rate, that's like earning a risk-free 25% on your money. That's better than any safe investment out there. Second, do I have an emergency fund? Life happens, cars break down, jobs get lost, unexpected bills show up. Build a cash cushion, ideally enough to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses. This isn't just about peace of mind. It's about never being forced to sell your investments at the worst possible time. You want to be in control, not at the mercy of luck. Alright, once you've got those 2 boxes checked, no high-interest debt, emergency fund set, you're ready to invest. Now let's talk about what to buy. Step 3. Skip the hype, go for the tried and true. Most beginners make one big mistake. They chase whatever stock everyone's hyping up right now. Maybe it's the next tech giant, or some meme stock their friend swears will explode. But here's the truth. Today's superstar stock is rarely tomorrow's. The world changes fast. Companies rise and fall. Remember Nokia? Once the king of mobile phones, now barely a blip. Or look back further. Railroads were the kings of the stock market a century ago. Who talks about railroad stocks today? If you put all your money in a single company, you're basically putting all your eggs in one basket. If that company stumbles, or just loses its edge, you're in trouble. Instead, the smartest move, what Warren Buffett, Jack Bogle, and pretty much every wise investor recommends, is to invest in index funds. What's an index fund? Picture a giant basket filled with hundreds or even thousands of companies. When you buy a piece of that basket, you own a slice of each one. So if one company trips, it barely dents your overall investment, because you're spread out. You get the average return of the whole market, which historically has been an excellent deal. Want proof? Over the last 100+ years, the global stock market has averaged about 8% per year. After inflation, that's about 5% real growth, far ahead of what you'd get in a savings account. In the US, the numbers are even higher. And while any given year might be bumpy, sometimes even scary, if you zoom out over decades, the upward trend is clear as day. If you're not sure which fund to pick, look for these three: a total US stock market index fund, something like VTI or SWDSX, an S&P 500 index fund, like VOO, SPY, or SPLG, or, for more global flavor, a world stock index fund, like VT. All of these are diversified, super low cost, and almost completely hands-off. Just pick one or two, and you're set. Quick tip: make sure the expense ratio, the annual fee for owning the fund, is as low as possible, ideally under 0.5%. Many of the best funds are closer to 0.03 or 0.05%, which means almost all your money stays invested and working for you. So now you know what to invest in. Next question: how much should you start with? Here's the best part: you can start with just $1. Seriously, there's no magic minimum, but the key is consistency. Small, regular investments add up faster than you think. Picture this: you invest $100 every month into a basic index fund. Let's say the market averages about 8% per year. After 10 years, you'd have around $18,000. After 20 years, that grows to almost $60,000. And if you kept going for 30 years, you'd be looking at over $140,000, all from just $100 a month. Now, imagine what happens if you invest more. The results snowball, thanks to the magic of compound interest. Albert Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world. Here's how it works: your money earns returns, and those returns start earning returns of their own. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. It gets bigger, faster, the longer you keep it rolling. A friend of mine, let's call him Alex, started with just $50 a week at age 25. He didn't have a fancy job or any secret knowledge, just a determination to invest no matter what. Fast forward 15 years, and that simple habit has turned into a six-figure portfolio. He never chased hot stocks, never timed the market. He just bought the same low-cost index funds, month after month. That's the real path to wealth. So you've picked your index fund. You're ready to start. The next step: where do you actually buy these investments? You've got two main options: retirement accounts and regular brokerage accounts. If your employer offers a 401k, start there, especially if they match your contributions. That's free money. If you can, open a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA. These accounts give you powerful tax advantages, letting your money grow faster. But maybe you want more flexibility. You want to be able to access your money whenever you need it. In that case, open a regular brokerage account. Companies like Fidelity, Schwab, and Vanguard all offer easy-to-use, low-fee options. Don't overthink which one to use. The important thing is to start. Once your account is set up and funded, just buy your chosen index fund. If the website offers automatic investing, set it up to buy a little every month on autopilot. This is called dollar cost averaging, and it takes the emotion out of investing. You'll buy some shares when prices are high and more when prices are low, but over time, it all balances out. Now, you might be wondering, when should you invest? Is now a good time, or should you wait for a dip? Let me be straight with you. The best time to invest was yesterday. The second best time is today. No one, not your friend, not me, not even Warren Buffett, can predict the perfect moment to buy. The stock market has been through wars, recessions, pandemics, political chaos, you name it. But if you zoom out, staying in the market beats trying to time it every single time. There's an old study that tracked thousands of investors over decades. It found that people who tried to jump in and out of the market, always looking for the right moment, almost always ended up with worse returns than those who simply stayed the course. Don't try to outsmart the system. Just start, keep going, and let time do the work. But let's be honest, investing is emotional. When the market drops, your brain will scream at you to sell. When stocks soar, you'll be tempted to pile in even more. This is totally normal. but it's also the #1 reason people lose money. Remember, your biggest risk isn't the market, it's your own emotions. When things get rocky, take a breath, zoom out, and remember why you started. The market has always recovered, and the patient investors, the ones who hang on, are always the ones who win. Here's a story. During the 2008 financial crisis, the market tanked. People panicked. Some pulled their money out at the very bottom, locking in their losses forever. But those who stayed invested saw their portfolios double, triple, even quadruple in the years that followed. That's the power of patience. So to recap, if I were starting today, here's what I'd do, step by step. 1. Kill high-interest debt and build an emergency fund. 2. Choose a simple, low-cost index fund. 3. Open a retirement account or brokerage account and set up automatic investing. 4. Invest consistently, no matter what the headlines say. 5. Ignore the noise, stay patient, and let compound growth do its thing. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start and keep going. That's how real wealth is built. Now, if you've gotten value from this, and you want to keep learning how to make smarter, safer money moves, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll be sharing more step-by-step guides, practical tips, and the exact routines that helped me and thousands of others escape financial stress and start living life on our own terms. And listen, if you're ready to level up even more, don't miss my next video. Avoid these 7 money traps at all costs. If you're just starting out, or even if you've been investing for a while, these common mistakes can quietly wreck your progress. You won't believe #3. Click now to keep your financial journey on track. Thanks for spending time with your buddy investor. Remember, wealth isn't about luck or secret knowledge. It's about making a few smart moves again and again over time. You've got this. I'm rooting for you. See you in the next one.